What if there was a guaranteed way to miss out, stumble over, avoid so much and so many of life's blessings? What if there was? Hey guys, I'm excited to hear what it is too. Hey guys, it's Robert, and thanks for joining me on my abundant life um, little power 5 minutes here with you today. So thanks for taking the time. So here's a quote from one of my mentors, and many of my peers love this gentleman, Napoleon Hill. He said, "A closed mind stumbles over the blessings of life without recognizing them." A closed mind, a closed, judgmental, filtered mind, full of judgment, full of, yeah, just, and most of our judgment is from lack of knowledge. Yes. So he said, a closed mind, again, it stumbles or avoids, it stumbles over and steps on, sometimes crushes the opportunity to receive the blessings of life without recognizing them. So I wanted to share this thought with you real quick here, that I was on listening to one of my mentors, Bob Proctor. You may have seen him in The Secret, many books on abundance and the pursuit of excellence, just a very influential, iconic leader. Bob talks about he was very close-minded at one point in his business journey, life journey, about a certain business concept. And he found himself, he and his wife, at a hotel, at a restaurant one evening, and one of his most, I guess, impactful, if you will, or valuable clients that attended all of his workshops, and it would get people there. He was one of his biggest supporters of Bob's work, his books, workshops, seminars, etc. And Bob, after a couple of minutes, Bob realized that this peer, who he highly respected, and this peer highly respected Bob, obviously, was about to present on a certain business concept that Bob publicly stated and had some really negative thoughts around. And Bob was kind of crossing his arms, and his friend and associate kind of looked at Bob and said, "Bob, I see you have a lot of resistance." And Bob said, "Yes, I've kind of been of the mindset that this is just not a great business model." And his friend asked him, "Okay, Bob, so in your seminars and workshops, you teach that before we can make judgment, before we can decide on a given subject, we have to fully understand that subject. So, Bob, would you do me a favor? Would you just, it was a few people around here, for the sake of the group here and myself, would you explain this business model in a way that it makes sense so we understand?" Bob thought for a moment, and he had kind of had an epiphany. He said he had been caught in his own teachings. He said, I think his name was Ed. "Ed, you got me, and I don't fully understand this concept. Could you please enlighten me as well?" And in the next few minutes, this gentleman literally transformed Bob's business, including his personal and the way he was able to contribute to this large community of individuals who were on a heart mission, purpose-driven business concept. And Bob, after that kind of epiphany, began to do his research, and he's now involved with the business concept, and he teaches it and highly regards it as one way to build a true sustainable residual income stream. That's one example, guys. And we can have closed minds about a certain person we meet because of the way they dress, because of the way they look, because of the way they talk. Maybe it's a certain book, a certain movie, a certain restaurant, a certain type of food. There's all kinds of judgments. And until we open up our mind and we're open to a potential blessing, it will never bless our lives potentially. That person or that thing or that concept, whatever it is. So my closing thought is, remember, here's Napoleon. A closed mind stumbles over the blessings of life without ever recognizing them, much less partaking in them. We want more blessings, more abundance to show up. Let's open our minds, work on dropping more of the filters. I have them too, but all of us have them. So open the mind up. Remember, another quote here is, a closed mind is a dying mind, not a living, fully alive mind. That's my thought for the day. Love to get your comments below. If there are some certain people or concepts or even, books, movies, whatever it is that you had this initially closed mind to and you realized you didn't understand it, now that you understand it, you actually are passionate about it. Love to get your comments below as well. For more thoughts and insights, subscribe to my YouTube channel below. But again, all the blessings. Let's receive the blessings. Let's open our minds. Take care. God bless.